welcome back to my channel. We are live in the flesh. This is the Star Alchemist, and I know it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I since I went live, and today I'm going to be touching on creating with your imagination, using your imagination for magic. A lot of people overlook this one little thing that, I mean, using your mind and using beyond what you can see. See, some people only use what they can see, like use what's in front of them, and they kind of move away from being a child. They move away from using what they already have, and it's their imagination. It's their creativity. It's their making something that hasn't been made before. Has been made before. And that's not, copying other people or looking for inspiration. Because you could look for inspiration and you could look for, what inspires you. Because I look at Michael Jackson and his art and the way he did things. But I also use my own imagination. I always go within and see what I can cultivate, what I can bring out, what characters I can make, what little things that I can imagine and make up. Because if you think about it, the first person who made a book, right? This was out there, whole imagination. They was, way out there. Probably people probably call them crazy, but the first person who wrote a book was using their imagination because they didn't have no examples, they didn't have no inspiration. They just had, these ideas, and then kind of went and did their thing. They kind of went and created. And this can apply to magic as well. I know people use candles. I know people use, writing. I know people use, what else they use? Crystals and whatever you're using for your magic, you need to add some fun and some imagination and kind of like let it flow. Let it flow, let it flow, let it flow. Because if you're all rigid, like this gotta happen, that gotta happen, and you're only limiting your own magic and not actually going for what you really, really want. I mean, really. Like, for example, if you see yourself as a singer or an artist and you're not trying or seeing yourself as being number one or seeing yourself as creating a masterpiece, then why are you limiting yourself like that? Why you're not going the extra round? Sometimes you gotta go the extra round. Sometimes you gotta believe in yourself more than other people, because no one is going to create the things for you. We all got these ideas. We all got these things in our head, and we do nothing about it. Now it's time to apply it to magic. Why people? That's why like these different creative spaces are expanding, like the NFT world, the artist world, the book world, the author world, the music, the drawing, the paintings. A lot of people are expanding on their talents because we're going back to using our imagination. We're going back to appreciating the art, and appreciating the artist. Because we could be all the science. Even science is from imagination. Science is from our imagination. Because they have to. Only thing they try to prove it. That's the one slight that goes over a lot of people's head and limits science because they gotta prove it. They gotta prove it. It gotta be seen. It gotta be seen. They gotta see it. They gotta see it. Nah, we gotta work with the unseen. We gotta work with the spirit world because the spirit world is the imagination. The spirit world is that, and when we bring it here into the 3D, that's where they kind of merge. That's where they merge. It's all about the merging of the imagination and the physical, not the separating. No, 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 no. We do not separate the spiritual and the physical. They're both the same. They're both one and the same because they cannot be separated. Remember the time when you was a child and we all used to play pretend, play outside, use our imagination to even keep ourselves entertained. We didn't need the TV. We didn't need the apps. We didn't need the phones. We didn't need a lot of these things. Go back to that when you create. When you're creating, go back to that mindset, that creativity. Because that's the thing that builds your own confidence, that builds your own heart space. Oh, that's another thing. A lot of people's hearts are blocked, so they cannot see, they cannot imagine, they cannot feel. Because your emotions matter. When you use an imagination, your emotions matter. Because a lot of people are creating chaos. A lot of people are creating chaos instead of creating and harmonizing with the things that they want. They're kind of creating the fear, creating the illusions of the limits that they have. So don't see this is the reverse engineering with imagination. If you can see it, you can do it. But a lot of people are just being fed what they can see. So on TV, they can only see something. They only see, all right, I see that show, I see that, I see what's possible, and I'm going to soak that in, and that's going to be it. But no, no, no. You got to reverse that. Don't worry about what you can see on the TV. Worry about what you can see within yourself. Within yourself. When you close your eyes, what can you see? That right there is using your imagination and going beyond what you see, what your circumstances are. Ooh, the circumstances. You got to go beyond the circumstances. You got to go beyond the circumstances. The circumstances don't matter unless you make them matter. You could be down on your last dollar, but you have the will and the imagination to be like, you know what? I'm going to create a way. I'm going to create a way, not out, but in another situation. I'm going to jump the timelines. I'm going to create another reality. I'm going to not allow my past to create my future or to even create the now. Because everything is now. Everything is now. And that's when you're in the present moment. And that's when you're using your imagination. That's when all is really now. It's really now. Now that's my video for today. I'm going to see y'all on the next ones. Remember, use your imagination.